And trade tensions are leading some analysts to tweak their recession forecast. So, first, how does declaring a recession work? And second, is there a danger of one happening?
Yeah, so recession is a tricky concept, and it's a scarier word that's getting thrown around kind of more and more. It's bubbling up in the conversation these days. Officially, there is a definition from the National Bureau of Economic Research, and that definition is a significant decline in economic activity that is spread across the economy and lasts more than a few months. That's a formal designation. It gets applied retroactively. So, we could be hearing, oh, we've decided that a recession started a year ago in a couple months, in 2 years. We just don't know. And the committee looks at a lot of data to make that call. There's also an unofficial kind of rule of thumb, which is 2 quarters of negative economic growth, negative GDP growth, and we haven't seen that yet. But you're right that Wall Street forecasters are kind of raising their odds. We've seen forecasts rise to 30%, 40% odds of a recession this year. But that's far from a foregone conclusion, and that outlook is fluid. What analysts do agree on is kind of a slowing of growth in the medium or near term. But tariffs, like we talked about earlier, have really thrown a wrench in a lot of this forecasting. The Fed is on hold. That's kind of people are waiting to see how monetary policy shakes out, and questions about the labor market, questions about the inflation outlook. All of it will will kind of help determine that question. But right now, it's hard to say.